Mark your calendars, folks, because I'm going to say something you thought you'd never hear from. Spider-Man got it right. Does that mean I was wrong about him? Am I apologizing? Hell no. You see, I have it on good authority that he is a regular listener of this program. And now, it makes a lot of sense. He heard what I said. He internalized it. And he learned. Improved himself. And against all odds, he did the right thing. So Spider-Man, you're welcome. However, don't think I'm going to go easy on Spider-Man from here on out. I'll be watching, keeping him honest. Spider-Man, since I know you're listening, imagine my eyes on you everywhere you go. I mean, not like the shower, that would be weird. Or the bathroom. Or... Let's go to commercial.
Jameson's right. You put on a big show, but all you do is leave a mess behind for everyone else.
What brought this on, Officer Friendly?
Fisk is gonna get off.
I doubt that. We got decades worth of evidence on the big guy.
Not anymore. Evidence truck got hit on the way to lockup. Whatever was on those hard drives is as good as gone.
Big Willie isn't getting off that easy. I'll get those drives back. Okay, think. All processed evidence has RFID tracking tags applied. I should be able to find the hard drives if I track the tags. Gotta move fast. I'm bad-mouthing. He really hits home with some people. I mean, Fisk's men steal the drives from the cops, and somehow that's my fault? Well, the important thing is to make sure Fisk doesn't get away with this. Just in time. Doesn't look like they've wrecked the drives yet. Time to ruin Willie's welcome home party.
We got the drives. Why don't we just track them?
I got it. Tech boys will be here shortly. Hey, keep your eyes peeled.
Sleep it off.
Damn should have
Might be nothing.
Literally didn't see that coming.
Checking on it.
Now what?
Zulu 5, what's your status? Someone check on Zulu 5. Make sure he's awake.
Hey! Spider-Man's here! Better see what that...
Sweet dreams. That's it? I've seen people fight harder over a new smartphone. The drives aren't damaged. Perfect. Now I just need to return this to the Hell's Kitchen precinct. Wish I could see Willie's face when he finds out about this. I'll bet he chokes on his prison Bordeaux. Fisk isn't going anywhere. I've got the missing drives.
Wait a sec. So you just happen to know where to find them? Maybe you and the Kingpin really are working together.
Wow, really? Steal him and bring him right back? You don't think I have better things to do with my time? Uh-oh. Rockets! Take cover! Hey, a little overkill, don't you think?
Let's try that new time place in Hell's
They're throwing everything they've got at us. Maybe not. All this for hard drive? Haven't you guys ever heard the cloud? And they'll have to go through me to get to you.
Damn it, where's our backup? Are you kidding me?
Now. Mobsters carpooling? I'll say this for Fisk, at least he's eco-friendly.
Shut the hell up! You son of a... Get ready for some pain.
Damn. Some of Fisk's men must have made it up top.
Where are the drives? Go to hell. Wrong answer, pig. I can't punch him if he's in the air. Get it! Spider-Man.
Don't let them get the drive! Shock and awe!
Got one! Area secure. Spider-Man, I'm sorry. I was wrong about you. Jameson can go to hell.
Much appreciated, officer.
One question. Is it true you're from another world?
Yeah, it's called Queens. See ya.
Escaped prisoners' vehicles are causing a major disturbance.
Officers needed on scene in Clinton.
This looks like a job for Spider Traffic Cop. Well, that's just rude. Here's your stuff. I think this is proof they weren't ready for civilian life.
Thank you.
Spider-Man is in range. Lethal force authorized, Control. Fire, open fire! Engage, engage!
Hey! Does this turn into a robot?
Weapon system down. What the hell just get behind him? Got him!
Control. What's the status of our position in touchdown?
Observation post reporting in. All clear.
Can't leave this place operating. I'll try to close it down stealthily so no one gets hurt. Yeah, we need to have a talk about boundaries.
Watch my step. Charlie, engage.
Really wish Sable would tell her agents to chill already.
This is Stable Control. What's the status of our position in touchdown?
Traffic control point secure. Eyes out for Spider-Man.
The Sable agents are going too far out on someone who can fight back.
Eyes on Spider-Man. Heavy forces authorized.
Glad Sable's after me now, too. As if I didn't have enough to worry about.
My husband thanks you, and my kids thank you. You're a real hero. Can I get an autograph?
All units. Emergency food supplies are being raided. Location is Lower Chinatown.
You want the food, Webb? Quiet, take it!
Food fight! See? Because it's a fight over food! Never mind.
How you like this? What the hell? Let me show you what I've got. Hey, he's winning! He ain't so tough! Let's go! Rush him! We got Jason!
And back to life as you go.
You're meant Spider-Man.
unit. Officers needed to subdue a riot. Location is Lower Chinatown.
Yuri, I've got eyes on a mob of Riker's escapees. They're hunkered down for the long haul.
I'll send a team. But with all that's going on, it might take a while to get enough of my people together.
I don't want to think about what these guys could do in the meantime. I'll handle it. You're in timeout.
Can't hide out forever.
Surprise! What the hell? Someone needs a nap.
How you like this? Take that! Get it back down here!
Okay, everyone be nice to the new guys. You'll be double bunking.
Stay your prime! Yeah, come on! Pansies are letting him win!
Oh, sorry, my quip wasn't ready. Can you back up, guys? Go out and come back in again.
Spider-Man, from what I can tell, factions that existed within Rikers have stayed together now that they're out.
Explains why they're forming multiple strongholds instead of just one big one. They don't trust each other.
Works to our advantage. They're clumped together, but not so many they can't be dealt with.
Easy for you to say. I gotta go.
In the air! Get him! Don't let him get any more of us!
Reinforcements! There sure are a lot of guys really eager to go back to prison! Rikers hold anyway? All clear for the cleanup crew. Tell locals they can go to the bodega now.
Nice work. Things are hard enough in this prison yard. Good news. A Rikers escapee we picked up says they've stopped establishing bases.
What brought that on?
You. They decided the bases make them too easy to find. They've gone back on the run. Smaller groups.
Picking them off a few at a time takes longer, but it's safer. Especially for New York.
Exactly. Nice going.
I'm hearing a lot of praise for Spider-Man lately, and I'm not saying it's entirely unwarranted. He did listen to me after all, and did the right thing in the end. But dial it back, will ya? I can tell it's going to his head. Look at him. The wisecracking, the grandstanding, swinging around the city like he owns it. This is not his city. It's mine. I mean ours.
Attention units. Snipers have officers pinned down. Incident was reported near Trinity.
Hi! I'm your parole officer. You're doing it wrong.
Hey, Pete. This station's one of my pet projects. I always thought the cellular network was vulnerable to terrorist attacks, so I set this up to monitor it. Can you do me a favor? Look for anything suspicious.
Uh-oh. It's not terrorists, but there's a glitch in the system that's causing interference. And if I don't fix it, it'll bring the whole network down. Right now it's only affecting the most sensitive equipment, like mine. I need to stay outside the areas of interference while I fix the cell towers. There. I set my lenses to show me the danger zones. Gotta fix the cell towers before the whole city's comms go down. That's the downside of all the tech in my mask. That hurt. Gotta get out of here! There. I set my lenses to show me the danger zones. Gotta fix the cell towers before the whole city's comms go down. Ow, ow, ow! That's the downside of all the tech in my mask. That hurt. Gotta get out of here! One down, but I'll need to fix 3 more to solve the problem. Bet I can use those helicopters to swing. So much depends on cellular networks now. A crash would affect police, hospitals. Felt like my eardrums were gonna burst. And soon that'll happen to everyone. Got it. The job's only halfway done. Oh man, I wish there was a way to fix this for everyone except people who use their phones in movie theaters. The problem's getting worse. I'm running out of time. Invisible walls closing in. I feel like a mime. Got that one fixed. Bought me some time, but I can't slow down. Can't waste a second. Getting to be a tight squeeze. Okay, let's not do that again. Bam! Now New Yorkers can share their domestic disputes on the subway again. And emergency services are safe, which is, also important. If the network had crashed, it would have cost Oscorp a bundle to fix their comms. They'll want to keep this station up and running. Harry's project should be safe. crap out of me.
Wait till Mom sees this.
Hey, big fan.
And that's why Jonah paid me the
This is
big
Naval
bucks.
Control. What's the situation in Battery Park?
Traffic control point secure. Eyes out for Spider-Man.
If that keeps up, someone... You're down! Sable really gives a guy a run for his money.
I'm telling you, Spider-Man.
Violent disturbance. Report came in near Gracie Mansion. Over.
Oh man, I forgot the sword!
No one's gonna lock me up again! Around him! Hold him! No one will mess with us now!
Jameson gave me this at his Bugle retirement party. I thought nobody would listen to his talk show. Shows how much I know.
Attention units, we have an active hostage situation. Available officers, move on Yorkville.
I'll hang out with you.
Nobody's putting.
Get him down here!
Convicts would use their freedom for something non-destructive, like knitting or canasta. Love canasta.
Thanks for your assistance.
Spider-Man. It's freaking awesome, my friend.
One thing even my detractors have to say about J. Jonah Jameson. I admit when I'm wrong. And while I hoped his efforts in the recent crisis meant Spider-Man was finally becoming a responsible citizen, a mature adult, I am here to confess I was wrong. I wanted to believe. I hoped it was true. But even a stop clock is right twice a day. And I guess curing the plague was Spider-Man's stop clock moment.
Still not sure if opening this would set the Sandman free, but I'm in no hurry to find out. Avengers Tower is so cool, but they're never around to use it. I think they're probably somewhere on the West Coast right now. Probably surfing or something. Gotta move quick and quiet. You're just not very observant. Good night, Goon. The raft. When a regular maximum security prison just isn't enough.
If you know my moves, you know I'm gonna wreck you.
Surprise me, if you can. Watching you perform my challenges has taught me all your moves.
How about
you can take this seriously, or you can die. Sloppy. Thought you were fast.
Oh, now that's cold, stealing my finishers. my patented web strike!
You're still holding back.
I'm not trying to kill you!
Here I thought you were learning. Oh, come on, that's pathetic. You slow or turn stupid.
Is that a photogenic energy sword? Stop trying to kill me so I can peek out! So that's what that feels like! Keep stealing my moves and I'll sue you for copyright infringement!
Only one of us will be using them. That one made an impact.
They must love you in Vegas. I need to catch him off guard. Smoke bombs. There go my allergies.
Come on, that's pathetic.
You're such a fan. Why don't you come fight with me?
I don't work charity cases.
I can't block if he's incapacitated. School's out, Taskmaster. Why are you stalking me?
An organization hired me to see if you're worth recruiting.
I'd rather be Jonah Jameson's foot masseur than work for anyone who'd hire you.
Your loss? They pay 6 figures. Guess some people just deserve to be poor.
6 figures? Nah.
All units, we have a hostage situation involving a civilian bus. Location is East Harlem.
You know, looking at the dark days just behind us, most of the people involved have faced consequences. Otto Octavius is in prison. Mayor Osborne resigned in disgrace. Escapees from Rikers continue to be rounded up.
Oh, sorry. Did I startle you? Really wish these guys weren't so hostage happy.
is where the party is.
还要扔了！ 死吧！有人在那儿吗？
I know, I should have called first.
我们一定会找到。站住！谁在那儿？
Okay, let's see what's happening inside. Geronimo! MJ, I'm at the 5th location. Either there's a weird cosplay thing going on, or it's the demons.
Could be both. They need social lives too.
Well, let's see if I can make some new friends. Or enemies.
你觉得不觉得用炸弹令行动更难了？一定是灵芝。
People around here work.
当心，有人进入！好看，我没用。 蜘蛛侠，干掉他！要上了！
So I think the new guys have to tag the old guys, and they have to go to their corner, no? Be honest, you were all waiting next door until I thought I'd won just to be mean, weren't you?
Peter, it looks like Lee took over a legitimate auto repair business.
Explains where the demons get all their vehicles. Trucks, ambulances.
Exactly. You shut this down, they'll have a tougher time moving around the city unnoticed.
I would hate to see the group text that got you all here! Hold on! Before we start, let me check the maximum occupancy for this place!
绝不留情！我们快放！子弹别打伤了！
Ugh! MJ, I may have just done the opposite of repair at this repair shop.
Don't worry, I'll get the cops down there. They'll clean things up. That's all the places I could link to Martin Lee. We just made life a lot harder for the demons.
And easier for the DA to build a case against him. Thanks, MJ. I owe you dinner.
Ooh, nice. What price range are we talking about?
Boss paid him off.
Hey, freeze, walk off!
Hey, you guys aren't registered pharmacists. The no lab coats thing gave you away.
Got a bullet with your name on it,
Tombstone's men are down. Now to find out what's in these barrels. Diox-3. Isn't this the chemical Tombstone was exposed to as a kid? What's he doing with it now?
Yeah! Let's go, come on!
I'm guessing that stuff's not for asthma. More dudes, more drugs. Somebody's gotta teach these guys about the dangers of peer pressure. Bad feeling those drug inhalers and the Diox-3 are related. Should analyze an inhaler to find out what's going on here. All right, what's in you? Diox 3 plus designer amphetamines. Pretty clever recipe for temporary invulnerability. I'm impressed. And worried. This stuff hits the street and there'll be a huge market for it. With Tombstone as the sole supplier. Think I can synthesize a counterdrug. Wonder if there are any lab supplies in that truck. Time for some artisanal science. There. Single dose of the counterdrug. Just need to test it out.
Hey, strike a pose!
This station may be safe, because it's helping test an Oscorp military application, cloaking tech. But I don't love using armed drones to test it. Someone might get hurt.
Not if I'm the one who tests it. Let's see if I can integrate the cloaking tech with my suit. Success! Energy field interferes with my web gadgets. Not exactly a keeper. Uh-oh. Those armed drones are malfunctioning. They're dangerous. And the self-destruct signal's not working from here. But cloaked, I can get close enough to trigger the destruct mechanism. That drone didn't go far. I'll download its data before I wreck it, so they can ID the problem. Okay, I need to get within 10 meters of the drone to stop it. And I'll need to be cloaked. Nailed it! Now I've got to go visible again so I can swing to the others. Boom! Sorry, drone, but your data lives on. Better you than me. See it coming, did you? I'm always breaking stuff. Another one bites the dust. one drone. Are these armed drones even legal? Stealth Spidey strikes again. Stealth mode was fun, but it's not worth losing my webs over. Hopefully Oscorp will figure out armed drones in Manhattan are not a good idea. But I'm not holding my breath. Now they've got the data they need. And the stealth tech is promising, even if it needs work. I think Harry's station is safe. And if they ever work the bugs out, maybe I'll whip myself up a stealth suit.
Some people have accused me of being negative, only criticizing, not...
Yuri, I'm looking at a Fisk site where there's a lot of people, but not much work getting done.
That you can see. They're keeping it under wraps.
I'll turn over some rocks.
That's what we're doing, Elsie.
No talking during the infiltration.
Damn it. Stand down! I see him! I'll shut your mouth permanent! Show me what you got! Get him! The boss wants Spider-Man's head! Can't let him beat us! Are you kidding me? Show me what you got.
Latecomers! That's a lot of tardy slips I'm gonna have to write! Backup's here! Why don't I have backup? Alright! Nobody likes me!
Spider-Man, my sources say they're running exotic weapons out of that location. Explosives, rocket launchers.
Fisk does manage to get stuff you don't see outside the military.
That needs to stay off the streets, by any means necessary.
Alright, never miss!
Reinforcement! You know there's different types of reinforcing. You could just say great job a lot.
Put them down already! I'm gonna teach you respect! Shot. Get down!
More of them! It's kind of touching how badly you guys want to join your boss in jail.
Gotta stop it! I'll rush you! What now?
Got Big Willie's guys and his weapons all wrapped up like Christmas morning.
Well, you've got a red suit, so you're close enough to Santa Claus for me. Thanks.
How many more Fisk construction sites are there?
None. He had every one of them working overtime to bring in money.
Well, now he's gonna have a tough time keeping his operation running, which is bad for Fisk and good for New York.
I trust you've enjoyed yourself.
Willie, funny story. I was just at one of your buildings, and you'll be shocked to hear that there were shenanigans of the criminal variety. TLDR, Fisk construction is closed.
I have other sources of revenue, but you've inconvenienced me, and there will be consequences. My memory's long. My reach is longer.
I should make all the guys who've sworn to kill me fight it out for the privilege.
Hey, Pete, do you remember that steam pipe explosion when we were kids? Well, that's what Mom built this station to prevent. It monitors the pressure in the pipes and pinpoints trouble spots.
There's a dangerous pressure buildup happening now. I've got to do something about it fast. Oscorp's satellites take seismic images of what's under the streets. If I hit the ground hard enough in the right spots, they can show me the high pressure points. Pressure like this usually means clogged release valves. Once I find them, I should be able to jar the clogs loose with another ground pound. Got my lenses tuned to the research station. High pressure will show up red, normal is blue. Okay, time to move. I've got to drop onto the street hard to generate enough force. Found a trouble spot. that's not the only danger zone. I need to locate the other pressure points. Better hit the ground somewhere else to get a reading. I don't have much time. If Oscorp was actually using Harry's station, they'd have found the problem before it got this bad. Of course, if there is an explosion, they'll blame it on Harry. Fixed it. But we're not out of the woods yet. Gotta hurry. There's the spot.
He's standing here.
Always helps to take the pressure off. Wish it was that easy for life in general. Harry's station prevented a major explosion. They can't justify closing it down now. Not a bad day's work. Time to shut Tombstone down. The angry drug lord drank alone. There's a poem in there somewhere.
You know better than me. Never was the literary type.
How'd you even manage to connect with Martin Lee?
I'm top of my game. I don't go knocking. People find me. You ever wanted to team up? We could do some real damage.
Ah, so flattering. But the exploitation of suffering thing gives me pause. Could punch Tombstone for days and he wouldn't feel it. Wonder if the counter drug would work on him.
Boy, get in here! You remember last time we did this dance? Your leg healed up okay?
Hurts when it rains, but otherwise dandy. Sweet of you to ask. Can't use the counter drug till I take out Tombstone's gang.
This is the last time you mess with us. Guys, well done over here.
Need to clear out his men before I try the counter drug.
You like my product?
You have your marketing department cook that name up?
I am the marketing department.
Need me to recommend a good dermatologist? No reason.
Ruin it, dust.
Ow! Feels like this steel wall.
You're gonna pay.
The drug in those inhalers only lasts a little while. Gotta strike when it wears off.
Hey, you wouldn't want to take a break, would you?
Oh, Lonnie, tired? Someone's been skipping cardio. He's wearing down. I'm close. Drug worked. Time to take him down.
The hell was that you dosed me with? Feel kinda funky.
Oh, you know, articulated deblocking agent, the usual.
You actually hurt me. I don't remember the last time that happened.
Welcome back to the human experience, Lonnie. He's exhausted. Time to end this.
Man, my tongue feels funny. My tongue's supposed to feel funny.
Oh, yeah, totally. 100% normal. I think. Someday, Lonnie, I want to find you doing good. Running a soup kitchen or something.
Soon as soup pays, I'm in.
Counter drug worked. Time to take him down.
The hell was that you dosed me?
Oh, you know, articulated deblocking agent, the usual.
You actually hurt me. I don't remember the last time that happened.
Welcome back to the human experience, Lonnie. He's exhausted. Time to end this.
Man, my tongue feels funny. Is my tongue supposed to feel funny?
Oh, yeah, totally. 100% normal. I think. Someday, Lonnie, I want to find you doing good. Running a soup kitchen or something.
Soon as suit pays, I'm in. End of the day, this is what I love. Great fight, great challenge.
You and I are very different people.
Never learn, do you? You can't hurt me!
Counter drug worked. Time to take him down.
The hell was that you dope? Feel kinda funky.
Oh, you know. Articulated deblocking agent. The usual. Exhausted. Time to end this.
Man, my tongue feels funny. Is my tongue supposed to feel funny?
Oh, yeah, totally. 100% normal. I think. Someday, Lonnie, I want to find you doing good. Running a soup kitchen or something.
Soon as soup pays, I'm in. End of the day, this is what I love. Great fight, great challenge.
You and I are very different people. Can we say your crazy drug lord days are done? Please?
Sure. For now. Hell of a run, though.
Not quite how I'd describe it.
That's new.
Too much to hope you'll be taking it easier now that you're, you know, mortal?
Not a chance. Threat of death just ups the thrill. Hell of a left hook. Can't wait for the rematch.
I can.
I like you.
Well, that was dramatic. Wonder how long Tombstone's powers will be negated for. Probably not long enough. Good work for now, though, Pete. Pats on the back all around.
You ever seen fire burn like that?
After much listener demand, today I am finally going to answer the question I have posed for many years. Spider-Man, threat or menace? Yes, that's right. It's time. I'm taking a position, and that position is... he's both. Sometimes he's a threatening menace, and sometimes he's a menacing threat. But come on, how can you menace someone without...
It's all good, Spidey. Don't worry about it.